On the first day of the new year came a rude shock. Muslim women were put up as deal of a day in an app called Bulli Bai, and then this was tweeted. None of the victims were ever aware of any such activities. Take a look.
Targeted harassment of Muslim women. A shameful incident with deep communal overtones. A social media app called Bulli Bai listed Muslim women for what it called an auction. The perpetrators stole several photos of prominent women from their social media accounts only to doctor and upload them, sparking outrage. The incident came to light when a woman journalist alleged that she's being targeted by an unidentified group on an app called Bully Bai.
पिछली बार भी एफआईआर दर्ज हुई थी। महिला आयोग जो है उसने इस बात का संज्ञान लिया था। पिछली बार भी यही सब चीज़ें हुई थी। पार्लियामेंट में मुद्दा उठा था, होम मिनिस्टर को लेटर्स लिखे गए थे, मगर उसके बावजूद कोई गिरफ्तारी नहीं हुई। और यही वजह है कि ये मामला दोबारा हमारे सामने इस तरह आया है। उस तरह से ये एक चैलेंज भी है स्टेट अथॉरिटीज़ के लिए, उन क्रिमिनल्स की तरफ से जो ये कह रहे हैं बार बार कि हम ये चीज़ें करते रहेंगे और आप हमारा जो है कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ पाएंगे।
Netizens followed suit to call out the app on social media platforms. Several opposition leaders condemned the incident and demanded action. AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi and Sena MP Priyanka Chaturvedi lashed out at the IT ministry, alleging inaction.
मैंने आईटी मिनिस्टर को फिर से रिक्वेस्ट की है कि आप जब तक ऐसे लोगों को जो महिलाओं को इस तरीके से उनके बारे में बात करते हैं, टिप्पणियां करते हैं, उन पे कार्रवाई नहीं करेंगे तो ऐसी घटनाएं वापस होती रहेंगी। कुछ महिलाएं जो टारगेट हुई हैं वो मुंबई से होती हैं, तो मैंने मुंबई पुलिस कमिश्नर को भी इस बारे में कहा है। मुंबई पुलिस विल बी इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग इट।
एमएचए में जो काउंटर रेडिकलाइजेशन सेल है वो हरकत में आए। काउंटर रेडिकलाइजेशन सेल तो सिर्फ मुसलमानों के लिए इस्तेमाल होता, इनके लिए इस्तेमाल करें। आखिर कौन है ये लोग जितने रेडिकलाइज होकर देश के महिलाओं को, देश के बच्चियों को उनकी तस्वीर डालकर इस तरह से उनसे बर्ताव कर रहे हैं।
The Gandhis too attacked Prime Minister Modi in a tweet, calling out the communal hatred spewing in the country.
I stand by the victims of this heinous crime. We want justice for them. We want this outrageous menace to end. The culprits must be named and shamed.
Union Information Technology Minister Ashwini Vaishnav responded, saying GitHub had blocked the portal and that the Indian Computer Emergency Response Team and the police are coordinating further action. Condemning the incident, Minority Affairs Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi said the detailed probe is underway to trace the culprits.
सरकार ने संवेदनशीलता के साथ, सख्ती के साथ जो इस तरह की साइट थी उसको बिना समय गंवाए 10 मिनट के अंदर ब्लॉक किया। जैसी जानकारी आई, जो लोग हैं उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई शुरू हो गई है और निश्चित तौर से इस तरह के जो साइबर साजिश का सिंडिकेट है उसके मास्टरमाइंड का भी पता लगेगा, उसके पीछे की मानसिकता और मकसद का भी पता लगेगा।
Meanwhile, the Delhi police wrote to Twitter seeking details of the user who first posted the content. They also directed the microblogging site to remove all related tweets. This is the second time that such an app has been created. In July last year, an app called Sulli Deals had similarly posted hundreds of images of Muslim women for online auction. With Arvind Oja, Bureau Report, India Today.
Social media has now become one of the top crime platforms. Bully Bai app is a glaring example of how the cyber criminals are now turning to developers and a nightmare for the sleuths to track.
Hate, harassment and abuse. Profiles of over 100 Muslim women targeted in an online campaign by unknown actors. Following social media uproar and a flurry of complaints, the web page and Twitter handle associated with the abuse campaign were removed. While such toxic campaigns are not new on popular social media platforms, a new trend seems to have emerged where online abusers have graduated from social media platforms like Twitter and Facebook to developers' platforms like GitHub, a vast coding repository owned by the world's largest software company, Microsoft.
GitHub is a repository of source code. So today what happens is, when you are creating a complex application or even a simple application, and let's say multiple people are working on it. So how do you get all these people to work on the same piece of code? So GitHub is a repository of source code. I can upload my source code there. It is available to all the people I choose to make it available with. I could even make it public to make it open source. And anybody who wants to make changes in the source code can make changes and upload it as a next version on the same GitHub repository. So that way, multiple people working together can contribute towards the same source code.
Same code sharing platform was also used last year under campaign Sulli deals, where photos of Muslim women were mock auctioned. But experts see a worrying pattern in these cases.
Facebook and Twitter have now started making stringent policies so that any abuse of content, they can block the users, they can support the police departments. Today, most of the police departments are taking help from Twitter and Facebook to get the IP addresses of the miscreants, right? So Facebook and Twitter are becoming more stringent. And as a result, these people are moving their applications or moving their interest towards mobile applications. Now I can create a GitHub source code, which can be compiled by anyone into a mobile APK, and I can get it installed in the phone. And on the phone, that mobile APK is being used for whatever purposes. And the popularity of an Android platform is such. Today, if you look at it, Android dominates almost 70% of Indian market, maybe even the world market, right? So anyone with an Android phone can download this application, and he can share it with his friends as well. They can keep installing it, the application become viral, and so on. So this is why most of these actors today have started making mobile applications. And it is much more difficult to trace trace an originator of the mobile application compared to a Facebook page or a Twitter page.
Bulli Bai is a piece of programming code that was first seen on an open source code sharing platform called GitHub. It's a popular code sharing platform used by developers across the world to share their source codes. The code redirected users to the profiles of Muslim women with added sexual slurs. While content for these profiles seemed to be aggregated from social media platforms like Twitter, it's difficult to track the originator of these apps. Investigators have found it difficult to track such cases in the past as well.
These perpetrators who demean women, who talk about women in a derogatory way, who commodify women, leading to mental harassment for these women who are active on social media, is extremely unfortunate. Since no action was taken then, we see another version of it emerge through Bully Bai deals. I had requested Mumbai Police, and Commissioner of Police was kind enough to take this forward, and we have started the investigation on it. I'm hoping this leads to a logical conclusion.
What this fresh profusion of apps and cases has proven is that the perpetrators of such online filth are supremely tech-savvy. Aware of platforms that are under the scanner and are fully capable of embracing the shape-shifting qualities of the internet, allowing them dark corners where they are difficult to decode or even find. Arrests in this case have been made based on the trail left by the suspect in sharing the GitHub link on other platforms. GitHub in a statement has confirmed that it has received communication from Indian police in Bulli Bai case, but a corporation from the Microsoft subsidiary in police investigation would require a valid legal process. With Ankit Kumar, Bureau Report, India Today.
While the GitHub page and a Twitter account associated with this campaign have been removed, there is still no deterrence against such targeted attacks. Last year, a similar investigation was delayed because GitHub reportedly asked Indian agencies to approach via the Mutual Legal Assistance Treaty. In New Delhi, this is Ankit Kumar for India Today.
So far, the police has arrested 4 people with regards to Bully Bai app. The Intelligence Fusion and Strategic Operations Unit of the Delhi Police arrested a 21-year-old and 4th accused from Assam's Jorhat on Thursday. Earlier in the week, Mumbai police arrested 3 others from Uttarakhand and Karnataka. Here's the report.
The man on your screens is the alleged mastermind behind a horrific online misogynistic campaign targeting Muslim women. The 21-year-old engineering student, Neeraj Bishnoi, allegedly created the Bulli Bai app. He is now in the custody of Delhi police. Bishnoi is the fourth accused to be nabbed and is the main conspirator in the case.
Delhi Police Special Cells Unit IPSO has worked out the case of Bully Bai with the arrest of Neeraj Bishnoi from Jorat, Assam. The mastermind and the person who had created this application on GitHub has been arrested. He has confessed about the creation of the application, and even the forensic remnants of the creation have been found in his laptop.
Bishnoi's arrest comes 6 days after an FIR was filed in the case. A special team was constituted to track down Bishnoi. Police conducted raids in Assam's Jorhat, where he was finally nabbed.
एटू लोए दिल्ली पुलिस और टीम याते आही से और ये नीजर बिश्नोई को जना से एटू अरेस्ट करी लोई गो एतिया वो एक तो तारी 21 बছর মান আছে और एतिया एटू कंप्यूटर साइंस और इंजीनियरिंग करी আছে কিবা বাহিৰৰ এটা ভিআইটি ভোপালৰ কেম্পাছ আমি শুনিছো लेकिन एतिया लोके আমি आईडी कार्ड तार পোৱা নাই তো এনেকে এটু কৰি আছে
Sources say Bishnoi, during interrogation, disclosed he had allegedly created the Bully Bai app on GitHub. He is also allegedly responsible for creating a Twitter handle by the same name. Sources say Bishnoi allegedly disclosed that GitHub app was developed in the month of November 2021 and he had updated the app in December. The Twitter account was created on 31st December. Bishnoi allegedly claimed he also created another Twitter handle at Sage0x1 for tweeting out the app. Police sources claim Bishnoi was continuously monitoring the news on social media. He had created a Twitter handle and tweeted, "You have arrested the wrong person, slum by police." Bishnoi's father has claimed that his son is innocent.
तो हमको तो कुछ मालूम नहीं कोई आया शाम को रात का टाइम आया वो गेट खोला बोलता है ये बात है नीरज कहाँ है हम बोला घर में गेट खोलिया हुआ उसको बोला क्या है क्या नहीं तो उसको पूछा बोले तुम क्या चला बोले चला तो उसको जो पूछा वो बताया हमको तो मालूम ही नहीं है सब चीज़ हम तो कभी देखा ही नहीं ऐसा क्या होता है ये क्या कंप्यूटर होता है क्या लैपटॉप होता है आज तक उसका कोई दोस्ती चारा कुछ नहीं है कोई ऐसा साथ में कोई गलत लाइन वगैरह ऐसा आज तक देखा नहीं कोई आज तक उसके घर में दोस्त भी आया या कहीं बाहर जाना वो भी बात नहीं है ऐसा हम कहीं नहीं देखा
Vellore Institute of Technology, where Bishnoi is a student, has issued a statement saying the second-year BTech student is suspended. The cyber cell of Mumbai Police, which is also probing the case, had made 3 arrests earlier. Shweta Singh, an 18-year-old woman from Uttarakhand, Vishal Kumar, a 21-year-old engineering student from Bengaluru, and Mayank Rawat, another 21-year-old also from Uttarakhand, are the 3 in Mumbai police custody. 18-year-old Shweta Singh, arrested earlier from Uttarakhand, was called the mastermind in this by the police. Cops claimed she, along with a Nepali mentor, used fake Twitter handles to promote Bully Bai app. Shweta lost her parents to COVID and cancer. Her other siblings remain scared and believe in her innocence.
जो मास्टरमाइंड बताया जा रहा है वो बिल्कुल ही एकदम ही गलत है और उससे हमारी लाइफ में काफ़ी फ़र्क पड़ेगा कल को अगर मान लो निर्दोषी साबित कर भी दिया जाता है तो वो अभी 18 साल की है उसका भी करियर शुरू भी नहीं हुआ है अगर ऐसा बोला जाएगा ऐसा नहीं बोलना चाहिए क्योंकि बच्ची का करियर है आगे 18 साल की हुई है अभी उसका कॉलेज में भी एडमिशन नहीं हुआ था 12th पास आउट फंसाया गया है
अभी पुलिस कस्टडी उनको 10 तारीख तक दी गई है और उसके बाद में कोर्ट उनका निर्णय लेगा कि आगे क्या करना है उसके ऊपर पुलिस को ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन करना है आगे कि इन्होंने कैसे इस क्राइम किया हुआ है और इसके लिए हमने बोला है कि हमने फॉल्सली इम्प्लिकेटेड है पूरे हमने ये क्राइम में हमारा कोई भी रोल नहीं है
Another young man of 21, arrested from Kotdwar, Uttarakhand, Mayank Rawat, is a student of a Delhi college. Mumbai police earlier got custody of 21-year-old Vishal Kumar, another accused, an engineering student arrested from Bangalore. Vishal is also allegedly a friend of Shweta's.
We have arrested 3 persons, including a lady. 2 persons are from Uttarakhand, one person is from Bangalore.
All 4 youngsters arrested so far in the case are college students who used fake Twitter handles to promote the app. The centre also cracked the whip with IT Ministry roping in GitHub and Twitter for probe. Delhi cops are also summoning the open source app's officials.
We do everything within our available toolkit to A, identify who has done this, and B, approach the intermediary, the platform on which this particular person or this criminal element is residing, for that platform's assistance and help in identifying that person so that he or she can be prosecuted.
The Mumbai Cyber Police Station has also registered a case against the app's unidentified developers and Twitter handles which promoted it.
Before the Bully Bai app shocked the conscience of public, there was another such case. It was called Sulli deal, and the target was Muslim women again. Roughly 6 months apart, both the cases have many similarities, and the only difference is a poll-bound year. Bully Bai app developers are being arrested and an investigation is underway.
On 4th July 2021, dozens of Muslim women in India found themselves up for sale on an app that went by the name Sulli Deals. The app uploaded publicly available pictures of Muslim women, describing them as deals of the day. GitHub Pages, the platform where the app was hosted, quickly took it down, following massive outrage on Indian social media. An archived link shows that the app was in the works since at least 14th June 2021. Sulla or Sulli is a derogatory term used to refer to Muslims. The app came to light when people started sharing their deal of the day on Twitter. Muslim women who were targeted belonged to diverse age groups. They were mostly professionals, artists, students, and journalists who were targeted by the open source app, which relied on Twitter display pictures and information to make their profiles on the app, which were then mock auctioned by people online. Once opened, the app would ask the user to click on Find Your Sulli Deal of the Day. It would then randomly display a photo of a Muslim woman as your Sulli Deal of the Day. This photo, in all likelihood, was sourced from victims' social media account. Police in Noida and Delhi registered separate FIRs against unknown persons for creating the app in July last year. The allegation was that this app was created where photos of women were uploaded with an intention to defame and harass them. Uttar Pradesh Police registered an FIR under Section 509 of the Indian Penal Code for insulting the modesty of a woman and Section 66 and 67 of the Information Technology Act for transferring obscene material. In Delhi, an FIR was registered under sexual harassment in Section 354A of the IPC after the Delhi Commission for Women wrote to the cops demanding action. But no one was arrested. Many of the victims who found themselves on the Bully Bai app were repeat victims and have since claimed on social media that inaction on part of authorities 6 months back may have emboldened the offenders.
This story is still not over, viewers. We will keep a close tab on each and every development of the story. But for now, that's all that we have on this special edition. It's time for a short break. News and updates on the other side. Stay with us on India Today.